Did you know that according to a study published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, dogs that lack a clear leadership figure at home are twice as likely to develop anxiety and disobedience issues? Many owners think their pets misbehave simply because they are stubborn, but in reality, your dog might just be confused about who's in charge. If your dog doesn't see you as the pack leader, the bond between you and your best friend can weaken, and simple daily routines like walking on a leash, feeding, or even playtime can turn into stressful battles. That's why in today's video, we're going to uncover the 5 biggest mistakes that make your dog not see you as the pack leader. By the end, you'll understand exactly what behaviors to avoid and what simple changes you can make so your dog looks at you with respect, trust, and love. So let's dive in and see if you're making any of these mistakes without even realizing it. Mistake number 1, letting your dog control walks. One of the most common signs that your dog doesn't see you as the leader is when they constantly pull on the leash, decide where to go, or refuse to follow your pace. At first glance, this might seem like just an excitable pup eager to explore, but in the animal's mind, whoever leads the walk is the one in charge of the pack. When your dog is the one dragging you around, they're not just showing enthusiasm, they're interpreting the situation as if they are the one guiding and protecting you. Studies in canine behavior show that structured walks where the human sets the rhythm actually reduce stress and improve obedience in dogs because they crave clear guidance from their leader. So what can you do? The practical step here is to reclaim control of the walk. Start by always leaving the house first and making your dog sit calmly before stepping out. Use short, gentle corrections on the leash, not harsh tugs, but small signals, to remind them to walk beside or slightly behind you. Whenever your dog pulls forward, stop moving. Only resume when they settle down and return to your side. It may take patience, but consistency here is key. Now let's connect this to your bond with your dog. Imagine the difference in energy. A chaotic walk where you're frustrated and they're overstimulated versus a calm walk where both of you move in sync. That harmony is how trust is built. When your dog walks by your side, they're not just following commands. They're acknowledging you as the one who makes decisions and keeps them safe. This strengthens the relationship because it reassures your dog that they don't need to be on duty all the time. If you catch yourself letting your dog take over the leash, remember, every walk is not just exercise, it's leadership training. By guiding calmly and consistently, you're sending a message that you are the one leading the pack, and that allows your dog to relax and simply enjoy the journey with you. Mistake number 2. Ignoring boundaries at home. Many owners allow their dogs to jump on the couch, barge into rooms, or demand attention whenever they want. While this might feel harmless or even cute, to a dog's mind it sends a very different message. I set the rules here. In the natural pack structure, leaders control access to space and resources. If your dog believes they can take over any area or invade your personal space without invitation, they're likely seeing themselves as the one in charge. Animal behaviorists often emphasize that leadership isn't about being harsh. It's about setting clear, consistent boundaries. When boundaries are missing, dogs can become restless, pushy, and even protective in ways that lead to conflict. For example, a dog that always jumps on guests before you greet them is not just being friendly, they're taking on the role of gatekeeper, which should belong to you. So, how do you correct this? Start by deciding which areas and behaviors are acceptable and which are not, and stick to those rules without exceptions. If you don't want your dog on the couch, redirect them to their own bed every single time they try. If they push into a room before you, calmly guide them out and enter first. Most importantly, never reward demanding behavior like pawing, barking, or nudging you for attention. Wait until they are calm, then invite them to interact. This is not about being strict for the sake of control. It's about creating order that makes your dog feel safe. Dogs actually relax when they know the rules because they no longer feel the pressure of making decisions themselves. Emotionally, this strengthens your bond. Your pet understands that you are the one managing the household, and that frees them to enjoy being your companion rather than your protector. Every time you set and reinforce a boundary, you're speaking your dog's language of leadership. You're showing them that love also means structure. And with that clarity, your dog will respect you more, trust you more, and feel more at peace in your shared home. Mistake number 3, overindulging your dog without rules. It's natural to want to shower your dog with love, treats, and constant attention. After all, they're part of the family. But when affection is given without balance, dogs can start to interpret it as a sign that they are in control of the relationship. In the canine world, leaders provide resources on their own terms, not whenever a member of the pack demands them. Think about it. If your dog barks, whines, or nudges you, and you instantly give treats, food, or cuddles, you're unintentionally reinforcing pushy behavior. Over time, this teaches your dog that they can get what they want whenever they want it, which erodes your position as the one guiding the pack. Studies on operant conditioning in dogs show that inconsistent or overly permissive reinforcement often leads to anxiety and unruly behavior because the animal lacks clear structure. Here's the practical fix. Shift affection and rewards to be on your terms, not your dog's demands. For example, instead of handing over a treat the moment they beg, ask for a simple command first, like sit or stay. Instead of petting them when they jump on you, wait until all four paws are on the ground and they're calm, then give affection. You're not taking away love. You're teaching your dog that good behavior earns it. This shift has a powerful emotional effect. When your dog learns that affection and rewards come through following your guidance, they begin to see you as a dependable and consistent leader. It also deepens your bond because the attention you give becomes more meaningful. They'll connect your love with structure, safety, and clarity. Remember, true leadership isn't about giving less love, it's about giving love with purpose. By setting gentle rules around affection and resources, you prevent confusion, reduce anxiety, and strengthen your dog's trust in you. Instead of feeling entitled, your dog will feel grateful. And that gratitude is the foundation of respect and loyalty in the pack. Before we jump into the next mistake, let me ask you something. Are you enjoying these insights so far? If yes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss any of our tips on understanding your furry best friend. Also, give this video a like if it's helping you see your dog's behavior in a new way. It really supports the channel and lets us bring even more valuable content for you. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these mistakes have you caught yourself making with your dog? Be honest, drop your answer in the comments below. You might be surprised to see how many other dog owners share the same challenges. All right, let's get back and uncover the next mistake that could be silently making your dog doubt your role as the pack leader. Mistake number 4, failing to provide consistent training. One of the biggest reasons dogs stop seeing their owners as leaders is inconsistency. Imagine this. One day you let your dog jump on the bed, the next day you scold them for it. Or sometimes you let them pull during a walk because you're tired, and other times you try to correct it. To a dog, these mixed signals are confusing, and confusion leads them to take matters into their own paws. In the absence of consistent rules, they assume the role of decision maker, which means they're no longer looking at you as the one in charge. Research in canine learning shows that dogs thrive on clarity and repetition. They don't understand exceptions or just this once. Inconsistent training doesn't just slow progress, it undermines your credibility as a leader. Dogs begin to think, if the rules keep changing, maybe I'm the one who decides what's allowed. So how do you fix this? The solution is simple, but it requires commitment. Establish clear rules and enforce them the same way every single time. If you don't want your dog begging at the table, never feed them scraps. Not once, not ever. If you expect them to sit before going outside, make it a rule they follow every time. And if multiple people live in the house, everyone must apply the same commands and boundaries. Otherwise, your dog will exploit the inconsistency. On an emotional level, this consistency brings peace to your dog. When they know exactly what to expect from you, their anxiety decreases and their respect for you grows. They no longer feel the need to test boundaries constantly because the boundaries are already clear. This not only makes your home calmer, but also makes your bond stronger. Your dog begins to see you as a stable and trustworthy figure they can rely on. Think of it this way. Every command, every boundary, and every interaction is a chance to prove that you are consistent. And in your dog's eyes, consistency equals leadership. The more reliable you are, the more your dog will naturally follow your guidance because you've shown them that you always mean what you say. Mistake number 5, not taking the role of calm and confident leader. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to human energy. If you're anxious, frustrated, or hesitant, your dog picks up on it instantly. In the animal world, leaders are calm, confident, and decisive, never frantic or unsure. When a dog senses that their human is nervous or lacks authority, they instinctively step into the leadership role themselves. That's why you often see dogs barking excessively at strangers, becoming overprotective, or refusing to obey. They're filling the gap left by the absence of a steady leader. Behaviorists point out that dogs communicate constantly through body language and energy. If your tone of voice is inconsistent, your movements rushed, or your discipline unpredictable, your dog won't feel reassured. Instead, they'll think, if my human isn't in control, I need to take charge. This not only causes stress for the animal, but can also create dangerous situations, especially around other dogs or people. The solution lies in cultivating calm, confident leadership. That doesn't mean being harsh, it means being composed and assertive. Speak with a steady tone, avoid yelling, and correct behaviors with firm but gentle actions. Before giving commands, take a deep breath and project assurance. Dogs respond best when they see their owner making decisions with quiet confidence, not agitation. Here's a practical exercise. During stressful moments, like when the doorbell rings or another dog passes on the street, focus on staying relaxed and guiding your dog with calm authority. Use your body posture and leash control to show you've got the situation handled. Over time, your dog will learn to look at you for direction rather than taking control themselves. Emotionally, this is transformative for your bond. A calm and confident human makes a dog feel safe. When your dog knows you're in charge, their anxiety drops, their obedience increases, and their trust in you deepens. They can finally stop worrying about protecting the pack and just enjoy being your loyal companion. Remember, in your dog's eyes, leadership isn't about force, it's about energy. If you project calm strength, they will naturally follow, because every pack craves a leader who brings stability and security. And for your dog, that leader should always be you. So let's recap. If your dog pulls you around on walks, ignores boundaries at home, gets affection whenever they demand it, faces inconsistent rules, or senses uncertainty in your energy, you may be sending signals that you're not the leader of the pack. The good news? Each of these mistakes can be corrected with patience, consistency, and calm confidence. By making these small but powerful changes, you're not just training your dog, you're building a relationship based on trust, respect, and love. And that's what truly makes you the leader your dog wants to follow. Now, if you found these tips helpful, you'll definitely want to check out our next video. It's the perfect follow-up, and it might just open your eyes to even more ways you can strengthen your bond with your best friend. Click on the video that's on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.